India's non-metro hospitality market represents a $180 billion opportunity. This sector is currently driven by a rapidly expanding domestic middle class, which is accelerating demand for travel across the country's Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. Despite this demand, the supply side remains highly inefficient. On any given night, approximately 35% of existing room inventory in these regional centers sits completely unused. Purely asset-light platforms struggle in these markets because they rely on self-reported quality metrics. This creates a trust deficit, where travelers hesitate to book regional properties because a digital listing provides no guarantee of a physical standard. Traditional models have failed to bridge this gap. Aggregator apps focus on extracting high commissions from Tier 1 metros, while leasing models struggle to maintain standardized daily operations across thousands of disconnected supply nodes. Scalable growth in Tier 2 India cannot rely on software alone. To establish a functioning marketplace, a platform must build the physical infrastructure first. BharatBnB replaces the standard 15 to 22 by aligning high-margin software economics with hard real estate assets. BharatBnB establishes a foundation for Tier 2 trust that software-only competitors cannot bridge. Agra was selected as District 0 because of its position within the Braj tourism circuit, providing high-density traveler demand throughout the year. The anchor for this district is a directly owned heritage courtyard property, providing a central hub for all regional operations. This headquarters property performs 4 jobs. First, it serves as the ultimate quality benchmark. Second, a physical trust signal travelers can verify. Third, a training center for local hosts. Finally, the local fulfillment hub for guest amenities. Centralizing these functions reduces the cost of acquiring new partner hosts by 40 to 60% compared to purely digital outreach. The headquarters property functions as an infrastructure-led growth engine, prioritizing district-wide network expansion over isolated real estate yields. Purely app-based distribution often fails in markets with varying digital literacy. Standardizing these environments requires a physical human network. BharatBnB utilizes a 2-tier human infrastructure called the Mitra network, consisting of senior relationship builders and active field executors. This network is economically aligned through flat onboarding fees and recurring booking commissions, ensuring long-term loyalty. This map shows the daily 8 a.m. fulfillment protocol. All operations run out of the central Agra node, covering partner properties within a strict 10-kilometer radius. Properties inside this radius receive standardized linen and toiletries daily, dispatched directly from the headquarters. Because the platform owns the physical supply chain, guests aren't subject to the varied cleanliness standards of individual hosts. Owning this logistical ground layer creates an operational moat that digital competitors cannot cross. Traditional 5-star ratings fail in Tier 2 India. They are often binary, lack context, and are vulnerable to manipulation. The Moon rating system replaces stars with a culturally resonant trust language, communicating a property's progression rather than a final judgment. This equation calculates the score. Guest reviews are only 40%, while 25% comes from physical inspections. The final 35% is verifiable platform data, 20% from fulfillment reliability, and 15% from host response times. Every property follows a trajectory from a newly onboarded new beginning to the exceptional status reserved for the top 10%. Since 60% of this score is generated by internal data, it creates an ungameable standard that protects both the guest and the host. The model eliminates transaction commissions in favor of subscription fees, 99 rupees per year for guests and 999 rupees per year for hosts. This month 3 P&L shows a 3.07 lakh surplus, crossing break-even. But how to afford real estate without massive equity dilution? Through EMI Insurance, targeting B2B retreats. Just 2 premium corporate bookings cover the entire monthly mortgage. These B2B cash flows isolate the real estate risk, allowing high-margin software subscriptions to drive the pure growth of the network. The 90-day experiment in Agra provides the exact data template and operational playbook for every subsequent district. Geographic expansion follows these proven circuits, moving from Agra into high-traffic neighboring markets like Jaipur. The month 3 surplus from District 0 is then used to self-fund the physical setup and initial logistics for District 2. The primary operational risk to this model is premature scaling, which can lead to a collapse in standardized quality. Expansion is managed through the District Control Score. This is a mathematical gate that blocks entry into a new district until the current district maintains an 80% quality threshold. In this system, venture capital is used strictly to accelerate a mathematically proven loop rather than to fund untested expansion. This strict protocol allows for a rapid, safe replication process, projecting an expansion to 50 active operational districts by year 5. By year 5, the model targets 650 crore in annual recurring revenue, backed by a real estate book value of approximately 3 crore rupees. This owned property portfolio creates a valuation floor, providing the company with permanent protection against strategic lowball acquisitions. Standardizing the travel experience through a network of owned nodes and zero-commission software establishes a physical and digital foundation for India's Tier-2 hospitality market.